reviewing these two knives that I purchased that were custom made from PopsForge. One is more of a bushcraft knife here. As you can see that. It's really, I'd like to say heavy duty, really solid. This was my first one, and then I really wanted excuse me, I really wanted a more of a Bowie knife, but not a Bowie knife. And so I asked the guy at PopsForge to make me a Bowie knife with a swedge, not really a clip point, but I still wanted the point. I wanted a guard, and so this is what we drew up. He gave me that nice swedge, really solid, really solid blade. So I'm going to do some tests. But yeah, definitely a huge shout out to PopsForge. I'm really happy with how these look, how they're designed, and how they're made. I know PopsForge is expanding. He's working really hard on getting products out, a good number of blades, and he wants to expand. He wants to go into axe making, tomahawk making. He wants to go into pocket knife, so many other things that he wants to go through. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be reviewing and doing some stuff with these. So all right, here we go. We cut some stuff down. Ooh, that's a bad one. Almost there. To go. Come on. Little sapling, but there we go. So after chopping down the sapling there, the young tree, the blade is held up pretty good. Like I said, it's a very sturdy, very just rugged piece of metal that is super good for any bushcraft survival needs. So still super sharp. Okay, so we're going to do some carving with the bushcraft blade. Still holding up after all that chopping, which is really good. It was really steady, really solid in the hand. Now, I am by no means a knife expert, okay? I go camping every so often just to be outside. But for the most part, I'm just inside. This is the first of many reviews. Like I said, PopsForge is doing a heck of a job on all this. One of the coolest things that PopsForge is doing is that he makes everything himself. It's all custom made. He doesn't use the blanks that some people use. He forges it. He forges all of the blades himself at home, just in his garage forge. He wants to expand. He wants to get bigger, but right now that's just what he has. He also made these sheaths. These sheaths are really nice. This is one of those scout sheaths, so it can be horizontal on my belt. So really nice. Stays in there really good. Really well. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. As you can see, it did a really good job, really easily. So okay, so before it starts raining too bad, I'm gonna try to show off this other knife, the more Bowie knife product that I bought, the blade. This branch is not as live as the other one that I had, but this blade is for sure a finer blade. I mean, that's what I asked for. Less of a rugged blade is what I asked for. So that's what I got. A more finer blade for these finer cuts. But like I said, I am not an expert on anything, on any knife survival. I'm not an expert. I'm just doing this because I love the knives that I purchased. I'm just showing them off. Very awesome that I have these blades. Anyway, if it was a more live branch, I think it'd be a little easier to cut, but yeah, so that's the more Bowie knife Bowie knife blade that I purchased from PopsForge. So he does a substantial job at making these blades. I am so happy with these blades, with the way that they look, the way that they feel. This is so solid in the grip. I can go back on it if I wanted to do some chopping, but these are phenomenal blades. I will have his Etsy, I will have his Facebook in the details below the video, so make sure to check him out, because he will make basically any blade that you want, custom made. And these, so with the two blades, I asked for just a simple oak handles. So they're both oak handles. This one is more, it's just an oak, and it's stained a little bit. Looks really nice, really solid. And for this other one, I asked him to do I asked him to burn it with a torch, and he did that, and then he stained it a little red, and I think it turned out really, really nice. So check him out. PopsForge, really nice blade. Really good guy, family guy. He's a good product maker. He's a good blade maker, bladesmith. He's a good bladesmith. I have here a ferrule rod with a little striker here from Gerber. It's pretty nice. Just encloses into itself, turns into this. But what I don't want it to do is I want it to try the blades, the back end of the blades on the ferrule rod, and see how it goes. That is amazing. All right, we'll try this other blade as well. There is a solid flat piece there, so I can use that. So, making fires, check. It's definitely holding up. It's not, I mean, this isn't it's not a file, so it's not gonna ruin it, but I'm gonna get out of here.